and do a random live. I had extra time this morning because my son's school closed. So I want to go ahead and just do a quick live for you. We're going to do who or what is blocking you. So this will be in any way in your life. So what could be blocking you at this time? Hey, everybody. Hey, Aries man. Hey, Danielle. Let me look on the chat, see who's all on here. Redbeard. Hey, Janet. So we're just going to do a quick energy check, see what is blocking you, who, see what you're being blocked from, and then I'll just get advice after that and just kind of see what happens. So we're just going to do a quick Aries to Pisces reading, just see what you're being blocked from at this time, and if it's for your best good, why are you being blocked, and then any other advice or, things that I need to get for the reading. So this could be in regards to love, in regards to spirituality, career, finance, energetically, whatever. Just take the reading how it resonates. And hit the like button, subscribe. Last time that I looked, I think I need about 60 subscribers until I hit 12,000. So I appreciate that. And with that being said, just take everything how it resonates. Watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, cross watch. And if you want to book a personal, I do have personals down below in my description. PayPal and Cash App. And then my website, I will be getting that up and running by hopefully tomorrow morning, if not tonight. So I'll let you guys know an update on that. All right, let's go ahead and do Aries. Let's get to it. 154. Who or what is blocking Aries? Let's see. So what are you being blocked from? What is it? Who or what? Okay, well, first thing we got is somebody with fake smiles. Okay, there could be somebody in your energy trying to do something here. Somebody could be trying to block you of somebody new. Ooh, why is my thing acting up? Sorry, guys. Somebody's trying to block you of somebody new or getting with somebody new. Okay, let's see. Okay, stability in reversed. There's somebody trying to block your stability, possibly block you from moving on to somebody else. Okay, now this could be a female. It looks like a female on the card. Doesn't have to be, but it does look like there's somebody trying to stop your stability or stop something from flowing, whatever that is. Yeah, there's somebody that is trying to conform something or get it to stop. So let's see. So from some of you, somebody doesn't want you to move on, doesn't want you with somebody else. Let me see. Why fake smiles for what or who is blocking you? The Knight of Swords reversed, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands. Yeah, like I said, there's somebody trying to block you from moving forward. There's somebody trying to prevent you from leaving a situation. I feel there's somebody that is instigating. I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody is instigating or causing somebody to stay or to provoke you or to keep you from moving on to somebody else. Because new boo in reversed. The Star in reversed. The Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, somebody's trying to cause instability. For a lot of you, if it's like a relationship you're leaving or you're disconnecting from, there's somebody that is talking about you or the situation and not wanting you to move on. Okay. Wanting you to feel stuck. There's somebody that is instigating, I feel, that has some kind of say in whether or not you move forward, whether or not you date somebody else. Because somebody's trying to block your stability. Hey, Tina. The Ten of Pentacles reversed, Three of Swords reversed, the World, and the Four of Cups. Some of you, it's like a family member. They want you to, okay, let's say you're leaving a relationship. It looks like it's somebody like a friend or a family of that relationship is saying stuff to make it where you stay, or to provoke you where you're still kind of involved in that family dynamic. It looks like there's somebody that is blocking you from moving into another relationship because they want you to stay with your ex. Okay, it's kind of what it looks like. It looks like there's either a family member, a friend that doesn't want you to be into another relationship. Yeah, they're trying to block you from moving forward. Okay, why is this person doing this? The Strength, the Six of Pentacles reverse, the Moon reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. I think there's somebody that acted fake in your energy. So if there was like somebody that you dated, it's like a family member, a friend, they acted like they didn't like you, or they acted like they were against the relationship, but they really weren't. Okay. And I think they acted fake around you, or you thought they didn't like you, but it's telling me there's somebody that doesn't want you to leave this relationship, and they're trying to get you to stay, like with somebody from the past. So I think there's somebody from the past, like a relative, a friend, a family member in some way, that is saying stuff either to you, trying to provoke you, so you stay in this family dynamic because they don't want you to move on to anybody else. It's kind of what it looks like here. They're trying to stir the pot so that you stay instead of moving on. Hey, Roxanne. Okay, your advice: Nine of Swords reverse, Tower in reverse, and the Hermit. So I would definitely kind of pull back my energy from whoever this person is. For a lot of you, it's somebody that maybe you never trusted in the first place, or you feel like they were out to get you the whole time, but it's like they don't actually want you to leave. They don't want you to move on to anybody else, and they're trying to block you from being into another relationship, is what it looks like here. And I think they do know your worth. So if you doubted if you were good enough for this person or these people, I think they really do see your potential, see your worth. But it's like they're trying to block you, okay, from moving into anything else. One second, I got to refresh this. And I appreciate it. All right, so you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer. I got Leo. They could be an air sign or a fire sign as well. All right, let's go ahead and do Taurus. Who, what is blocking you? At 7:49. All right, who or what is blocking Taurus? Someone's trying to block you from moving. They don't want you to move on. Okay, I got child services. Somebody wants to have a deep conversation with you, some masculine. A lot of you guys have a family with this person or have a child. Or they could be making a child excuse for you not to move. Yeah, this person, they're trying to get your trust by some kind of conversation in the present moment. Okay. I think for a lot of you, if you have a child with this person, they're trying to stop you from either moving on or leaving a situation. I just saw the High Priestess. Yep, there's some kind of masculine in your energy that's trying to get your trust. They're trying to stop you from moving. Yeah, they feel they're losing control over you. Yeah, there's somebody that's trying to get you to stay. Could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. If it's not about a child, there could be somebody has child situation, or there's some kind of instability issue. Okay, so if you don't have kids, they could have kids and have some kind of custody issue or something like that. Because this looks like if you're just trying to move on or let this person go, this is somebody trying to stop you because they don't want to lose you. So there's somebody trying to have a heart-to-heart with you here. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Some of you guys have a family together, okay, or about mixing your families together. The Justice. Queen of Swords reverse, the Empress. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you, there could be a third-party situation where they have a family with somebody else. There's kids involved, whatever the case is. I think they're wanting to let you know that you're the Empress and that they don't want to have whoever this other person is. So a lot of you, they're going to want to get your trust here with the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they're trying to reassure you that they are still attracted to you, that they don't want to lose you. Okay. So I feel like here for a lot of you, there could be a family situation. Kids could be involved. Maybe you feel like they're choosing an ex or something over you. I think this person's going to reassure you, okay, that they want to be with you and work things out, and they don't want this other person. Yeah, because there's a lot of you feel unsure whether or not this person actually is moving forward with you or not. And maybe you feel like, you're wasting a lot of time. So I see a divine masculine, could be a Taurus, a Capricorn, Libra. They feel like they're losing you. Okay. And I see this person wanting to clear the air, either about a third party. Okay. So if there was some kind of third party situation, I don't want that other person. Or if there was some kind of custody issue or something, they're telling you exactly what's going on because they're afraid they're losing you. So that's what I see. I think someone's blocking you because they don't want to lose you. They don't want you to move on. But they were very unstable in your life. Hey, pretty pink eyes. Hey, Chrissy. So your advice, 3 of Wands reversed. So yeah, there's somebody that is going to be trying to stop you from moving on, from letting something go. And it's because they don't want to lose you. So a lot of you, it's somebody energetically, they're trying to get your trust because they don't want you to leave. And I do see a heart-to-heart conversation. So, and there could have definitely been a third party in some way. There could have been a family situation, an ex. Some of you, they were married. There could have been an ex-wife. So that's what I'm getting. Cancer, Pisces, Sag, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn. So that doesn't look too bad. All right, Gemini at 11:50. You're welcome. Hey, DP. All right, let's see. Gemini, who or what is blocking you? Somebody's watching you on a fake account. I think they're trying to be you, or they're trying to impersonate you in some way, but not getting too ahead. Okay, somebody is feeling upset, missing you, I think. Now, this could be like an ex for some of you that is feeling like you don't want to be with them. Yeah. Okay, what's blocking you? There's somebody watching you on a fake account, or they have some kind of account looking you up. I think this person's missing you, but for a lot of you, Gemini, you're trying to move on from whoever this person is. Yeah, it's somebody unstable in your energy that doesn't want to release you. Okay. So this could definitely be an ex. It feels like somebody that, they feel like you don't want to be them, you don't want to be with them, or you don't want them. They're struggling to find themselves. It feels like somebody's struggling to find themselves after a breakup. Okay, and you're trying to move on. So this looks like an ex for a lot of you. Yeah, King of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, 8 of Cups, and the Devil. Yeah, there's somebody still energetically pulling on your energy. Somebody that it's like they can't be themselves. They have codependency, I feel. This is somebody that doesn't want to be their authentic self. And they're still holding on to you energetically. Okay. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. So I think this could be a breakup. This person's watching you, getting information, and I think they don't want to fully let you go. Okay. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus. This person's scared, feeling a lot of mental distress because they want to be with you. Yeah, they don't want to let you go. They don't want to see their future without you. And they don't know how to be on their own for some of you. There could be an ex that doesn't know how to be single, doesn't know how to be on their own. Yeah, Hermit reversed, a Chariot. I think it's somebody that you left. Justice reversed. And it's like they don't know what to do next. Like how to be alone, how to be single. This is somebody that I think you're focusing on self-love. And they don't love themselves. Yeah. This is somebody that they don't want to do that. Yeah, they're being guided here to move on, to, find themselves. But they're a very lonely, desperate person. So what I see, Gemini, there's somebody that is just watching you on fake accounts or just constantly watching you in general. They are having a hard time accepting that you guys are moving on. Hey, D-Money. Yeah, this person's not able to let you go because they still saw a future with you. I also feel like they became very codependent to your energy. And this is somebody, it's like they're watching you, they're obsessed with you, and they don't know what to do. So I'd be careful of that. This is somebody trying to block you from moving on, block you from your own self-care, somebody very draining. Okay. Yeah, your advice, sacral chakra, reverse, and the Hermit. 3 of Cups, reverse, Ace of Cups. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune again. You're being guided to pull back your energy, to not entertain this. Because this is somebody that is lonely, kind of miserable. Somebody that like isn't able to be by themselves, being, single, things like that. So I think they're going to try to make you feel bad, try to come back into your energy, but you're trying to focus on yourself. You're trying to be single, heal, okay? And it's somebody that doesn't want to be alone. Hey, love apples. Hey, Liz. So Aries could be a Leo. I have Pisces, Libra, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Thank you, Aries, man. I appreciate it. All right, Cancer, 1556. All right, Cancer, let's see. Who or what is blocking you? Okay, I think there's somebody that knows that you're not looking them up. You're not worried about them anymore. Somebody knows that you don't have a grudge on them anymore. Yeah, somebody that they don't feel like you want them anymore. And they're going to try to play a situation out. They're going to keep trying to get your attention or get you to do something. Yeah, this is somebody from the past that doesn't want to let you go. Yeah, it could be a karmic person. There's a karmic person that doesn't want to accept that you've moved on, that you're no longer interested. Okay, this person's still very passionate towards you, but they're toxic. So a lot of you could be a toxic person, karmic. Yeah, there's somebody that is still going to try. Even if you're not responding, even if you're not talking to them. Some of you don't wish this person bad, but they're still wanting to be in your energy. It's like they want you to still try. Yeah, there's somebody that is still invested into you from the past, doesn't want to let you go, but they see that you've moved on. Yeah, there's somebody I feel could be an Aries, a Leo. This person is still investing time. This person still cares about you, okay? And I think they see that you are moving on. You're releasing them. You don't care about them anymore. This is somebody that still wants to provoke you or still wants to get a reaction out of you. But they feel like you're just moving on. You're not bothered by them anymore. Yeah, this is somebody that feels like you don't want them. Justice in reverse, death, the 9 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords reverse. Somebody that knows that it's over. It's over between you and them. And it worries them that they're going to have to move on. They're going to have to heal from this. This is somebody could be a Libra, Scorpio. They don't want to turn their back because they still love you. So could be a karmic connection. There's somebody that doesn't want to let you go completely. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. They're still holding on to you. They know that they have to heal from you. They have to move on. Some kind of toxic attachment, toxic trait. This is somebody karmic. They know that they know you guys have a karmic relationship. They know they need to let you go, but they're not. They're still investing time. They're still having optimism that you guys can work things out. But this is somebody, like I said, I think they still just want you back into their life, thinking you guys can work this out. But it doesn't look healthy. It looks like somebody that is still toxic. They haven't worked on themselves. Yeah, your advice, 9 of Pentacles reversed. The World, the Moon in reversed. You're going to have to close this out. For a lot of you, the full moon in Gemini, you're going to have to release this person the most you can. Because it's somebody still clinging on to your energy, still wanting your attention, still trying to provoke you, still trying to do something to get a reaction. Okay. And it's somebody, like I said, that could be very karmic, that doesn't want to accept it's over, doesn't want to let you go. And they're coming up as a toxic energy with the Ace of Fire and toxic. Somebody that's very, I think they're sexual towards you, but they're not getting that back in return, is what it feels like to me. So yeah, there's somebody you're going to have to release because they're blocking you from moving on. They're blocking you from, being on your own, being single. Somebody keeps wanting, maybe you're even in a relationship and they're trying to sabotage it. 7 of Swords. Virgo, Capricorn. Could be a Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Leo. Yeah, some of you, you're in a relationship and this person's trying to stop you from being with somebody else. All right, 2005, Leo. Who or what is blocking you? Okay, so you got somebody that came out, I think, in the Gemini reading about impersonator, reverse, fishing for comments, happiness hater. Somebody's reading your comments. This is somebody that doesn't want to be you, though. They don't want to be you. I think they're just wondering what's going on in your life. Very nosy. And they're looking at your comments. Somebody that wants to provoke you or wants to cause drama is what it feels like. Somebody that you're not fighting with anymore. And I think they want to come back and cause chaos is what it looks like here. Somebody that hasn't done inner child healing. Somebody that I think you don't want to fight with. This is coming up as your soulmate. Page of Pentacles, the Devil. Some of you, there's a person in your energy not wanting to accept that you're letting go, that you're freeing from them, that you're not triggered by them anymore. I think you're not triggered by this person anymore. And they still see you as their soulmate. There's somebody that's looking at comments or reading things about you. And it looks like they're getting kind of jealous. Yeah, they're watching you more than you realize. I think you know they're watching you, but I don't think you know the extent. Or like how much that they're just putting their time and energy into watching you, seeing what you're doing. This is somebody that does not want to move on from you. And I think they're just recklessly, they might even be saying mean things, okay? Like saying mean things in your comments, or maybe there's fake pages or something and they're commenting, I don't know. But it's somebody that's trying to get your attention because I feel like they can't trigger you anymore. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 3 of Cups. They're trying to find a way back into your life, okay? This is somebody that feels like you're no longer bothered. You've moved on. You've leveled up. So Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, they still feel that you're their soulmate. 3 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords reversed, 9 of Wands reversed. This is somebody that didn't want to give up on this connection. Yeah, they still are coming in, King of Wands and the Fool. They're still energetically giving to this. They're still energetically checking up on you. They could be saying things. This is somebody watching you. And I think you know they're watching you, High Priestess, but you don't know the extent. And I think what they're trying to block you of is they're just trying to block you from moving on from them, from letting them go. This is somebody that still wants to get a reaction out of you. They still want you to be upset about them. They still want you to be triggered, which is not really normal. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody wanting to still be able to upset you or get a reaction out of you. Okay, Magician in reversed. I don't like this person's energy. So there's somebody, I think it's somebody kind of unhealthy in your life, because I did see the Page of Pentacles and the Devil. Somebody that you learned a lesson about. Yeah, 9 of Wands, the World. Your advice is you're needing to put an end to this. Okay, I think you're needing to release it as well. That came out in the Cancer reading. Yeah, a lot of you, maybe it was a karmic soulmate or a karmic twin flame. Because it looks like you and this person are just not in the same place right now. You're not in alignment. And it's saying, like, instead of letting this person get a reaction out of you, to just let this person go. Because it does look like somebody that's not healed. They're not in a good energy. And they want to provoke you or still get a reaction out of you because they feel they're losing you. Okay. So I got Gemini, Libra, Leo. I got Capricorn, Aries, Leo. Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius. They're very impulsive. All right, let's go ahead and do Virgo at 24:20. All right, let's see. Virgo, who or what is blocking you? Okay. Who or what is blocking you? So it looks like somebody you're not even energetically dealing with. There's somebody trying to figure something out, but they're not getting access to you. Okay, I feel like in divine timing, this person's going to try to do something. This could have been somebody for a lot of you. I'm getting that you've already moved on from this. I think you're trusting in divine timing. I think there was somebody who was trying to block you, was somebody trying to marry you for your money or take you for your assets. But I think you already have let that person go. It's not really a problem anymore. Okay, renewal in reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I think for a lot of you, you're already out of this situation. I think there was somebody that was trying to take your money, take your assets. As I saw that, I see the Emperor and the Empress. So I think you're not bothered by whoever this is anymore. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse, Knight of Swords reverse, Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody, because you're coming up as an Empress, there was some kind of masculine that was trying to take from you, trying to marry you for money or marry you for your assets. I don't think this person was successful, okay? I don't think this person was successful. I think you found out how this person is. So some of you already let this go. You already realized this. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, reverse, Page of Wands. You knew this person was wanting some kind of connection to you. That this person was basically kind of pulling you in, the Devil, Knight of Cups. So I think a lot of you, Virgo, already trust in divine timing, or you already were being guided to get away from this person. But I think what was blocking you, there was somebody trying to take your assets, take your money, take things from you by marriage, wanting to marry you to take something from you. But you didn't follow through because you have trust here. Yeah, you listen to your higher judgment. Two of Swords reverse, Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups reverse, and the Five of Swords. I think you've seen this person for how they were. So I think a lot of you, what you're being blocked by, this already happened. Somebody was trying to take from you financially, because they felt like you had a lot to offer them. Some of you came from a rich family, or you have a good background. There was somebody trying to take from you, and I think you already found this out. So I think that's what you're being blocked by. I think you already left this person, this situation, and they're going to still try to come in and get communication with you, but you're not dealing with it. Yeah, Five of Swords again, Six of Swords, and the Devil in reverse. Yeah, you already are letting go of this toxic, unhealthy person. You're still in the process of letting them go. So, yeah, because you realize you pulled back your energy and you realize that this person was just saying, doing whatever to take your money. And I think you already see them for how they are. So it looks like somebody that was already, in the works of trying to take something from you. You already see what they're about in divine timing. And I think you're using your guidance here to get away. So this feels like it already happened, like you already found out what somebody's agenda or intentions were. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Capricorn. Okay, it could be an Aries, Gemini. So I think you guys already found that out. You guys are already good, and you are releasing this toxic person from your life. All right, Libra at 2827. And these are just quick to the point messages. All right, Libra, who or what is blocking you? Well, the good thing is you rejected somebody that might have an STD. There could be somebody in your energy that you are rejecting that could have a sexual disease or not a healthy person. Yeah, somebody that I think you don't want to reconnect with. So what you're being protected by is the fact that you're blocking somebody that could be potentially harming you. Yeah, I think for your own peace, you rejected somebody that you don't trust, that you feel is shady. Okay. So some of you, you're being protected of a sexual disease. Yeah. I think you don't want to let this person go completely, but you don't want to fight with them. You don't want to argue. You feel like they stop your inner peace. So I think it's somebody that you've been dealing with. Somebody that you feel like they're never going to change, or they're just going to stay in this energy. I think you are not talking to somebody for your highest good. For a lot of you, they could have a sexual disease or just not being a good energy. Or they potentially could have gave you one and you rejected them. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Some of you either, it's an ex of yours wanting to come back and you rejected them and they were out partying and they could have some kind of sexual disease. Or it's like somebody that you've been dealing with and you finally just called it quits. You finally stopped giving to them. But it looks like this person wasn't really good. Okay. Yeah, somebody that was kind of a womanizer. I think it was somebody that was a womanizer that kind of used women, like to get attention. This wasn't really a good person, okay? And I think you realize that for your own inner peace, you need to cut this person off. They could have potentially gave you some kind of STD, some kind of UTI. I don't know. Yeah, you feel like this is somebody for your inner like higher self is telling you this person caused too much problems in your life. This person was very, it's like they cared about themselves, but they didn't really fight for the connection, or they constantly caused problems with you because of their ego, things like that. I think it's somebody that you just don't trust, and for your higher good, you're just not talking to this person. I don't think you're letting them go completely, but as of right now, you're not entertaining it. Yeah, because they feel like a burden. They're a burden to you, and a lot of you just feel like they're just blocking you of happiness or of love. So if you haven't let this person go completely, I think you're just not responding to them, and you're in the process of letting them go completely because you see how this person is. 8 of Cups, yeah, 4 of Wands reverse. It's like this isn't somebody I'm going to have a healthy relationship with, or I don't see, any kind of healthy relationship in this. Yeah, it's somebody that you're just trying to release out of your mind because you want some kind of healthy relationship. You want some kind of long-term commitment, and a lot of you feel like you're not being appreciated by this person and that they're not even able to give you the serious commitment anyways. So I think a lot of you, there's some kind of player, some kind of womanizer in your energy that you're letting go of. Yeah, because you deserve better, and you're not going to worry about this person anymore. A lot of you know that it wasn't your fault. The situation wasn't your fault. This person, the way they came towards you was very just playful and fun, and they weren't going to add anything serious to the connection. And I think a lot of you maybe have wasted time dealing with this person when you could have been in a relationship or had something serious. So I have Pisces, okay, Gemini. Hey, Jackie. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo. Could be any sign. Like I said, I think you're just in the process of slowly letting them go, but you don't want to abruptly let this person go because then they'll cause problems. But I think you're in the process of just releasing yourself, knowing you deserve better. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio, 3248. Just take it how it resonates. All right, let's see. Scorpio, who or what is blocking you? Ooh, somebody's trying to marry you for money. That came out in the Virgo reading. Somebody thinks you have money or you won the lottery. Yeah. There's somebody in your energy that thinks you have inheritance. They think you have money and they want to marry you for that. Yeah, somebody wants to take your money. Marry you because of your assets, your money. Somebody could be trying to reconcile or get back into your life because of that. Hey, Sarah. So careful of this. This is somebody trying to steal your money. Yeah, somebody that I think they're going to try to make you feel bad for them. They're going to try to make you feel bad for them or play the victim. Some of you, it's a twin flame, or it was somebody you thought was a twin flame in your life. They're trying to come back because they don't have good intentions. And I think they're trying to make you feel bad. Or act like, they're kind of in a bad situation or something like that. Yeah, 8 of Cups. This is somebody that you've walked away from. They're going to try to come back into your life. Yeah. And they're wreaking havoc in your life. Could be a Scorpio or an Aquarius. Somebody trying to come back by manipulation. Or like I said, trying to make you feel bad. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles reversed. They're trying to come back into your life to act like they don't have anything. They don't have anything to offer, or they're in a bad place because they're trying to get something from you. I think a lot of you, they're trying to marry you for money or take your money. Yeah. Somebody from the past. They're trying to come back into your life and wanting you to think that their life isn't going well, that things are not fair to them. This is somebody that, some of you's a Libra and Aquarius. This is somebody that they could have got out of another situation. Like they were dealing with somebody else and now they're coming back to you. trying to make you feel bad. Yeah, this is somebody trying to get your heartstrings, trying to make you feel bad, even though they put themselves in this position. So for a lot of you, they could have been done unfair by another person or just got out of a shitty situation that they potentially caused. And this is somebody that's going to come back to you and act like it wasn't their fault or they got screwed over. With the Queen of Cups, they're trying to get your sympathy. Somebody trying to get your sympathy, they're trying to come back, but they're manipulative. And I definitely be careful. A lot of you, their intention is to act like they want to heal things with you just to come back and get your money or take from you. Yeah. They're not here for emotional connection. They're just wanting to get what they can get. And once they get what they can get, then they're going to leave. 3 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Or as soon as they get access to something, then you're not going to see them again, is what it feels like here. And I think they got out of another situation. Like they just got out of another relationship and they're coming back to you for sympathy. Yep, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. That's exactly what I'm saying. Hey, Anna. Yep, Empress in reverse. They're trying to take from you. And they want your sympathy. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, Empress in reverse. They want you to feel bad for them that they're suffering. And I think they're going to communicate and try to get some kind of reaction out of you and get you to feel sorry for them. And I wouldn't. I'd be really careful with what they're saying because I think with communication, they're being very sneaky, very shady. So Cancer, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio. I'd be careful. I also saw Sagittarius as well. All right, Sag, happy birthday. 3650. Who or what is blocking you? Who or what is blocking Sag? Somebody is talking shit about you because they're still hooked on you. Could be a child support situation, Sag, where somebody's saying that you do something or talking shit about your habits. This person could be on drugs or on alcohol or something like that, but they're talking shit about you because of a child support situation. Let me see. Yeah, somebody that they're scared that they're losing you. It's somebody in a family dynamic. They're scared that they're losing you and they could be getting over some kind of addiction or drugs, alcohol. And this person's worried that they're losing you. They feel they don't have control over you anymore. And you guys are in a separation. Right away, this is somebody that you're in a child support situation with. Either you have a kid with them or there's just some kind of ex or something like that. There's somebody that feels like they're losing access. Yeah, they feel like you're walking away. This person's going to try to they're going to be talking shit or trying to do something to get you back, to get you hooked on them again. This person feels like they're losing you and they could be recovering from an addiction. Hey, Cottazon. 5 of Cups, the Lovers. The 7 of Wands, reverse, 5 of Wands. Emperor in reverse. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody that's going to try to make you feel bad for them as well. This is somebody definitely you have a child with, but I think they're inactive in your life. So how you know who this person is somebody that is not a good father at all. Somebody that is not a good father, very selfish. Some of you, they were struggling with an addiction or they're getting out of some kind of addictive-like personality. This is somebody that self-medicates. They have irrational behavior. Yeah. This is somebody I think you've moved on from because it wasn't a healthy dynamic. You know that this person wasn't going to change. And a lot of you might not be in contact with this person either because you know they don't provide anything. Some of you, you feel like they block you energetically, emotionally. And this is somebody I feel that's worried that they're losing this family dynamic with you, that you're not going to talk to them again. So they're trying to control you some way. Yeah, they're going to try to come back around. I think they're going to try to make you feel bad for them, or they're going to come back really impulsively and act like something was a problem in their life, like why they couldn't be around. It was because of so many things at once, but they're going to try to make you feel bad for them is what it feels like. Kind of like the Scorpio reading. They're going to try to make you feel bad for them. Like something was not their fault. They've had a bad time in their life. Yeah. and that they're personally struggling, going through some kind of finance situation, and that's why they couldn't come around. Some of you, they're going to lie about their car, like, oh, I didn't have a way to come see you because of my car. It's somebody that is just constantly making excuses is who this person is. And they're worried that because you're not really working with them anymore, you're not contacting them anymore. A lot of you are energetically just moving on from this person. They're still hooked on you, and they're going to try to come back into your life. But they don't offer anything. They're a very unstable person, and they want to have the control over you. Yeah, they're going to be contacting you very soon, but you know better. Either a lot of you are not going to respond to them, or you already know what they're about. You already know what this person's up to. They're using the same stuff in a book. You know what I mean? It's like the same things that they've said before, the same things. Like, they haven't changed. This is somebody that uses the same excuses, the same problems. They're just a very immature person. Judgment, the Strength, the Star reverse, Eight of Swords reverse, Crown Chakra reverse. Yeah, somebody that's trying to control you, that's trying to come back and feed you some kind of hope that isn't really there. Okay. Somebody that's trying to get under your skin. They're trying to make you feel bad. They're trying to manipulate you. For a lot of you, Sag. And I think you're not dealing with it. You know better. You're like, this person, it's the same issue every time. I'm done with this. I'm sick of worrying about this person. Like I said, I think it's like the same. They're just saying the same excuses or the same problems over and over. And you're just done with it. And it's somebody that you're not in a family dynamic with anymore, because so maybe they have an addiction, or they're just not simply supportive or there. So Taurus, could be a Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, Aries, Gemini. You're welcome, guys. All right, let's go ahead and do Cappy real quick. And I'm going to do Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces. Then I got to get ready for work. 4157. Who or what is blocking Capricorn? Okay, bad karma. Happiness hater. Somebody wants you to get karma because they don't want you to be happy. Could be somebody else, like watching you in another relationship. Yeah, somebody that wasted your time. They're wanting to come back out of ghosting. Somebody wants to come back after wasting your time, but you don't want to reconnect with them. And now this person's wishing you karma, feeling like you did them wrong because you don't want to get back with them. Okay, the Moon. This is somebody that was lying, very deceptive. I think there's somebody mad that you could be involved in another situation, and you don't want to get back with them. So they're wishing you bad karma. Yeah, because you're moving on from this person. You don't want to get back with them. And now this person's trying to find a way to get some kind of reaction out of you. So they could be talking about you to other people, or just bad-mouthing you, or doing something that's bad karma. Okay, Magician, Nine of Cups. Because this person feels like you didn't choose them. And they could have given you everything, but you didn't choose them. So there's somebody that's mad that you don't want them back. And they're going to be causing karma, I feel like, on themselves. By talking about you, by doing some kind of manipulation. This person feels like you wasted their time. Yeah. This person feels like you wasted a lot of their time, and they're mad. They're coming back in a scorned energy. Some of you, they're coming back with karma. Like wanting to waste your time after feeling like you wasted theirs. It's somebody that you don't want to reconnect with. They're mad, and it looks like somebody that's not a soulmate. Or it was a karmic soulmate for some of you. Yeah, it's somebody that you don't want to deal with anymore. I think you're evolving. I think a lot of you are evolving into another relationship or with somebody serious, and you don't have time for this person's games anymore. It looks like some kind of third party, like somebody's mad that you're either involved, or they're trying to block you of being with somebody else because they don't want you to be happy. Yeah, this is somebody that does not want you to be successful, don't want you to be happy. They don't want you in another relationship. So, but I think they're going to be getting bad karma for that because they're wishing you bad. Your advice, Eight of Pentacles reversed. And the Strength and the Judgment. Yeah, it could be a karmic for a lot of you. I would just release this person. I tell yourself nothing good's going to come of getting back with this person. Or, I need to do some kind of situation where I need to release this person from my life. I think you know that this is not healthy. So who's trying to block you? Someone's trying to block you of a commitment because they feel like you wasted their time and they want to come back and they feel like you're not wanting them. So there's somebody mad that feels rejected by you. And they could be wishing bad karma on you by wanting you not to be in a serious relationship or not to be happy. Could be a Virgo, a Leo, a Taurus, a Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer, Aquarius. So yeah, there's somebody trying to block you of a commitment. All right, Aquarius, 4530. Somebody's trying to block financial offers from you. Yeah, somebody's trying to prevent some kind of financial offer because they want to be better than you. They want to do better financially than you. Somebody could be mad that you don't want to reconcile with them, or the reconciliation just didn't feel like it went anywhere. Yeah, they're trying to control you. Somebody's trying to control your freedom, control your money, opportunities. They could feel like that you're letting go of some kind of reconciliation. Yeah, somebody from the past doesn't want to let you go, I feel. And they could be blocking some kind of financial opportunity for you as well because they're mad that you don't want to reconcile with them. All right, let me see. That could be like they're bad-mouthing you. Like if you have a business or something, they're bad-mouthing your business because you don't want to reconcile because you're letting them go. So they're either bad-mouthing your business or what you do for work or doing something. Why are they doing this? The Devil. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, they're trying to take control of your finances. Death in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Three of Swords. Yeah, this is somebody trying to take your finances, take your, make something not successful for you because you don't want to reconcile, because you don't want to be with them. Very karmic, very unhealthy person. Yeah, somebody that feels like you made a decision to let them go. Some of you, they're mad because they feel like you're choosing your job or your finances over them. That like they still love you and feel a Two of Cups relationship with you, but you've made a decision to choose your work over them. And that's why they're trying to block it. Yeah, Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Hermit. This person feels ignored. They're getting mad. Yeah, this person's ego's hurt. That's why they're mad. They're mad because they feel like you are making a decision to be single and focus on your job instead of connecting to them. Yeah, they feel like it's not fair that you left this relationship. You didn't prioritize the relationship and you chose yourself. And now they're trying to block something for you. So that's what I'm seeing, Aquarius. They're trying to block your finances or opportunities coming in because they feel like you should have chose them. Yeah, they're trying to block new opportunities. Okay. But I think, I think a lot of you need to release this person. Once you release this person, possibly you might also have to do some kind of spell or some kind of ritual. I think you'll be okay. Oh, you're welcome, T-Rose. Could be a Gemini, could be a Leo, a Libra, a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn. This person's mad. They want to control you. And they feel like you don't want to reconcile, so they're going to take your finances or opportunities from you. All right, Pisces, last but not least, 4855. All right, Pisces, who or what is blocking you? Somebody doesn't want you to be happy. They don't want something to be successful. Too busy winning, reverse, happiness, hater, love, triangle. Somebody's trying to block a relationship for you or block a commitment in general. Some kind of third party here. Some of you, they're hoping that you're not in a good financial position. Like they're hoping you're not in a good financial position so you don't go out and drink with somebody or go out and hang out. They hope that you don't have money to do that. trust, and karma. Somebody's wishing you karma. And if you see in divine timing that you're going to see this person is wishing bad karma on you, some of you, it's your finances. Okay, because penny pinching. This is somebody that doesn't want you to have money, or especially if they feel like you're going out somewhere seeing somebody. They want you not to have money to do that. This person, I think they're trying to control you. Of whether or not you see somebody else, pay attention to somebody else. Yep. Somebody doesn't want you talking to somebody else. There's somebody, I don't know if you're in a third party or if it's maybe you like somebody else. I don't know. Somebody is hoping that communication eventually is just going like unnoticed, or you don't get to talk to somebody anymore because you don't see them. Yeah, they're causing some kind of karma where like you don't talk to this person, you don't see them. Something just ends abruptly where you guys kind of shut each other out. And it's because of their ego. I think somebody doesn't want you to see somebody out in public or be around them. Yeah. They don't want you to get somebody's attention anymore. Like out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, there's somebody like some kind of third party Pisces that doesn't want you to give somebody attention. And they're even hoping that because you don't give that person attention, that they move on to a third party. They move on to somebody else. There's somebody that doesn't want you to get somebody's attention. And they're hoping that eventually if they don't see you or talk to you, that you go unnoticed. And that you get, that this person goes towards somebody else. Yeah, that they eventually let you go and move on to somebody else. There's somebody that doesn't want you to get somebody's attention. And you need to trust in divine timing here. You're going to find this out. Yeah, you're going to see about this person's fears. Some of you, it's somebody you're in a relationship with. You're either in a relationship with this person and they're trying to block you from being friends with other people or seeing other people. Or if they feel like there's some kind of third party blocking your guys' relationship, if you don't talk to that person, if you're not around that person, they'll eventually move on to somebody else. Or they'll eventually be interested in somebody else. Yeah. It's somebody not wanting to deal with some kind of competition. They're wanting you all to themselves. So let's just say, okay, here's what I'm getting. If you're like in some kind of relationship, this could be the person you're in a marriage relationship with. And they think that there's some kind of third party that either you're into or they're in, or is into you. And they're hoping that if you don't go out in public or you don't go near that person or speak to them, that person will forget about you. And then that person won't be a blockage in your relationship anymore, is what they think. If you don't have the money to go out or you don't have the time to go out, then you won't see that person anymore. It's like they're wanting to keep you smothered. Yeah, they're wanting to prevent some third party here. Yeah, they're wanting to isolate you and keep you to yourself where this third party is not available. Okay. I don't know. Some of you, it's a person you're in a relationship with. They're worried about some other person wanting you. They're worried that somebody is not happy for your guys' relationship. Yeah, it's like the person you're with, I think, is who it is. They think somebody isn't happy for your guys' relationship and wants to intermingle and break it up. And they're hoping that that person eventually vanishes and goes away. Aquarius, Aries, Libra, Pisces. Aquarius and Leo. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll be back again Friday for a reading. I'm going to try to maybe tomorrow after work, but I'll have to see. I do have a lot of homework this week, a lot of assignments due. So if I don't end up going live again, it might not be till Friday, which is when I'll do members' questions as well. I want to do members' questions around like maybe 7, 8 o'clock at night. And then also, or I might do it Sunday. So I'll let you guys know. I might either do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one of those, like 2 of those 3 days. I'm not really sure exactly with my schedule and stuff, what day I'm going to do questions, but I know it's either going to be Friday, Saturday or Saturday, Sunday. So I'll let you guys know. I know for sure Saturday I'm off. So that'll be for sure a day I do members' questions, but the other days I'm not sure. So I'll let you guys know eventually. All right, guys, see you later. Hey, Tasia, or Lasia, sorry. Lasia, love apples. All right, see you guys later. I got to get ready for work. Also, if you guys donate for Toys for Tots, you guys get a free personal reading. So I'll post all that and the link and everything later to let you guys know. But I am starting that now since it is December. There is a Toys for Tots thing that I do. So whatever you donate, if it's $1, $5, you will get a free personal reading for that donation. So All you have to do is just screenshot it, send it to me. If you have me through my text message, my Instagram, or my email, you guys just email me the screenshot of your donation, and then I will get you in for a free personal reading. So all that is below. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, everybody.